XRP holders, I've got a video for you guys. Things are heating up here. We're getting ready to see a final move of this bull market into Q4 of 2025. And I want to talk about where I think XRP is going to be headed here. I'm going to show you guys my $200,000 XRP long position. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on where I think we're headed. So without further ado, thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm maxi. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop into this video. All right, guys, I want to start off this video here on Crypto Twitter. You can follow me at 333blackc right there. And I say Bitcoin never disappoints in finding a way to surprise everyone, okay? And if you guys have been watching the Crypto Report, you know that I've shown this chart a few times. This is basically a breakdown of the Bitcoin 4-year cycles, okay? And right now, first things first, these big vertical blue lines are the halving events, all right? And after 147 days of consolidation following the halving event is when you start to see the parabolic bull market phase, the true bull market where you see the big moves to the upside. And right now we are in that. But it's incredible because throughout every single cycle, throughout the 2017 cycle, the 2021 cycle, and even the 2025 cycle, we've seen time and time again people saying, oh, it's over, guys, or, oh, it's a super cycle, it's over, it's a super cycle, it's over, it's a super cycle. The 4-year cycles are dead. I hear that every single time. I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade, and I see these narratives get played out every single time. And I just want you to know that we still have time in the 4-year cycle. The 4-year cycle is the strongest data point that we have, okay? And as of right now, we're following the 4-year cycle to a T. And I do believe that based on the 4-year cycle, we have about 145 days left, give or take, I would say 50 to 80 days on each side. But I'm going to say on the longer side. I think we could come 50 or 80 days outside of this 411-day window, further into maybe even 2026, like a first couple months, all right? Really, it should be like into December, maybe January, February of 2026. But guys, I just want to show you that because I see a lot of wavering opinions, and of course, the longer the cycle goes on, the more people start to panic, which is a good thing. That is a good thing because you should be getting more conservative the higher the price goes, and you should get more greedy the lower the price goes. That's how you make big money in crypto, guys. So looking at XRP right now, we're chopping around. We are breaking below an important price level of $2.35. But guys, price is king. I'll say that for sure. But when you zoom out and you look at the fundamentals, the bullish fundamentals that are happening in the crypto space, and more specifically in the Ripple XRP case, all right? Speaking of cases, Ripple, SEC, that's coming to an end. It will end, all right? The $50 million fine, I think that's going to be a wash. I think it's going to come to an end very, very soon. On top of that, you have this right here, right? Dubai launches real estate tokenization platform on XRP Ledger. I feel like every day I'm seeing this come out about XRP. There's bullish news, bullish news, bullish news. We saw the Federal Central Bank of India integrating Ripple, okay, XRP. We saw 80% of all the Japanese banks integrating Ripple financial tools, aka XRP. We see the U.S. government integrating Ripple tools, Brad Garling as the CEO of Ripple, sitting at the crypto round table with President Trump. It's bullish, guys. And on top of that, crypto is getting pushed into that mass adoption stage. I'll say we're not there just yet, but we are getting pushed to that stage. And it's coming fast. It's going to happen in a snap of a finger, just like how the internet was mass adopted, all right? So I want to show you my trade, right? I have a $200,000 XRP trade. I've taken $540 in profit. But guys, this is what conviction looks like, all right? I am $3,400 down. I'm less than that because I took $540 in profit. But subtract $540 from the $3,400. 10x leverage on 80,710 XRP, all right? At one point, this trade was $15,000 in the profit, but I do believe that based on this 4-year cycle, as long as I can manage this position correctly, and we don't see any flash scam wicks, which are always possible when it comes to leverage trading, but I have stop losses. I always put my stop losses up. As long as we don't see those big wicks and I manage this trade appropriately, I do believe that anything underneath $3 for XRP and you combine that with the 4-year cycle into Q4, the bullish Q4 2025, I think underneath $3 is a steal. That's why I'm going to continue to add to this position, keep this position open, manage it, and hopefully make a ton of profit, guys. And if you do want to trade XRP as well, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin, as well as if you deposit $100, right now you get $10 for free of XRP. Take advantage of these promotions, guys. It's a lot of fun trading, and you can make a lot of money if you do it appropriately, if you follow the right risk management levels. Now, I also want to say, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I just put my money where my mouth is, and I tell you guys what I am doing in these markets, okay? And when the markets are hot, I like to leverage trade. So it's as simple as that. So looking at XRP, we're seeing at rank 4 down about 4.21% in the past 7 days, down about 2% in the past 24 hours. You know, it's crazy because in the pre-market right now, in the after, I should say the pre-market because it's Monday, the markets were closed today. The stock market is green. The futures are happy and excited. Like, we are up big time because of the EU tariffs getting paused until later in July. I think crypto didn't get the memo just yet, but I think that if we're patient here, you're going to see some big moves coming to crypto. We have the Bitcoin Vegas conference happening this week, which I will be there as well. If you guys want tickets, check out in the description box below as well. You get 10% off using our affiliate link. Come say hi to Kip and I. We'll be there. And I will say that all in all here, guys, like, sure, the crypto market's, like, not really getting the memo in the short term, but we're talking about the short term, okay? Because I do still believe, like, I really want to hammer this home. Q4 2025 should be when we see fireworks for altcoins. That's when we should see the Federal Reserve pivot towards quantitative easing. We should see the Federal Reserve start to cut interest rates. We should see these tariffs get more digested by the market. We're already seeing the M2 money supply skyrocketing, which indicates liquidity is coming to risk-on assets. So I'm patiently waiting here. We're sitting at $134 billion market cap, basically $135 billion. In the overall market, Bitcoin's at 108,500. All-time highs is about 112K, which we hit less than a week ago, last week. Bitcoin dominance, 63.37%. This has been what we've been battling, all right, Bitcoin dominance. But I think that, like I said, when the overarching macroeconomics of the world start to shift, that's when you're going to see Bitcoin dominance really make that breakdown, when you actually will see altcoins move. Because I'll be honest with you guys, this cycle so far has not been friendly to altcoins. Like, altcoin seasons compared to, like, the altcoin season in 2017 and 2021, if you compare it to the altcoin season we got this cycle, there was no altcoin season. I still believe that. We haven't seen the true altcoin season yet. You look at Bitcoin right now, guys, like I said, we're flirting with all-time highs. This is exactly as I predicted to a T. And now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I said, you know, I expect to come a test here at all-time highs, followed by consolidation. You usually almost never just test it and blow right through it. Usually you have to come, test it, make everyone think we're going up, and then reject down. Hit it a couple times, and then finally make the move to the upside or break down, I will say. But I am leaning more towards the idea that regardless, by the end of 2025, we should be much higher than 110,000. And guys, if you like some content, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. That's all I got. I want to come out here and give you guys my little piece on the crypto market and XRP, because I am holding my XRP trade open, $200,000, and I am in the negative, guys. It does happen, but I am holding it open. I'm going to continue to trade with it. I think it's going to pay off. That's what I'm hoping for. That's all I got. If you like some content, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Follow me at 333 Black Sea on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.